Good afternoon, it's Shane here. A quick sum up of what to submit for your body and soul submission this week. Okay, firstly, I just want to go to the brief and show you what that entails. Assignment body and soul, and under assignments, we've got body and soul. If you click on assignment details and scroll down here, you will see format for submission. Now I've just taken a screen grab of that and enlarged it, but you can see it's right there. And this is the details. What you need to do is submit one 3-page A3 or larger if required PDF for assignment 3 body and soul. Page 1 is the original example, a scan, of course. You will need to size your document so the original publication double page spread fits at actual size, so your document pages may need to be larger than A3. Then on page 2, you put your reconstructed page, making sure that the size of the original source, your scan, and the reconstructed page are identical. And 3, you put a 1 page of or type specimen sheet, or 1 page of type specimens, settings, and marked up setting specifications identifying the typographic hierarchy used in the document. Basically, that is like what I'm about to show you, or like any of the examples that are on real-time board. So this is Chris Thomas's one. He's already submitted it. If we go to the first page, this is his original. You can see that he's framed it slightly smaller than the final page size. I don't know exactly what his final page size is. It doesn't really matter precisely. What matters is that when I flick to the second page, his reconstruction, we can see it immediately and clearly. And this is a very clear, comparison that I'm now able to make because of the way Chris has laid it out. It's perfect. And then his third page, which is his type specimen sheet, he's done a really good job here. He's not only laid it out in the style of his component parts. So here, oh, hello. That's not what I wanted to do. Here you can see that he's put his pull quote in the style. He's set his pull quote in the style that it was set, or that he's chosen for his reconstruction. And that's a very nice visual kind of hint to what the typesetting style is. And then Chris has done a little bit extra here. He's written a bit about what his process was, and he has also included an image which helped him find out the original typeface from the Texas Monthly magazine that he used. So that's very good. So back to the info, it's a 3-page PDF that's required. However, you must also submit the InDesign file. The InDesign file that you've used to reconstruct your magazine. I want to see that and I want you to package it. Now, to package an InDesign file, there's only one way to do it. And you can look it up. It's very easy to find. Just look up a tutorial on packaged files for InDesign, or packaging an InDesign file. When you're inside a document, you go up to File, go down to Package, and then you want to check that everything is okay. You want to have green lights. So for example, if I look on fonts pages, show problems, there's no problems. It's partly because there's no content here. And if I go to links and images, there's no problem showing here either. So when you're sure that everything's good, you send it to a destination. I'll just send it to my desktop. It will load all the images used and all the fonts used into a folder and name it according to my file name. And then I can go and have a look at it. Now in my case, this one's virtually empty. It's called Untitled Folder. Here's the untitled file. Here's a PDF of the file. And if there were images and texts used, it would show up something like Chris's here. So this is Chris's InDesign folder. You can see it inside the folder. There's his InDesign file. There's a PDF of the file, which is created automatically. Here's a links folder, and inside the links are his images, his scans, and any images that he's used. And inside the document folder are the digital files, the fonts for the typefaces is used, all except for any Adobe Typekit fonts. Adobe Typekit prevents its own software from packaging the font because it presumes that the person at the other end will also have that font because they'll have an Adobe subscription and they'll be able to download the font from Adobe Typekit. So it doesn't package those fonts.